This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Memorial Day Monday in the morning sprint.
Severe storms over the weekend led to the deaths of at least 18 people. City Charles has the details.
But first, it'll be warm and sunny today. Let's get right to Mark's holiday forecast.
Yeah, the morning hours starting off really nice in our first alert weather. We have temperatures that are very mild as well. We have low 50s all the way through I-90 in and around to Coeur d'Alene. Some 40s out there, Deer Park 46 and 49 at Fairchild. It's going to warm up. We are going to see, again, the potential for showers building in for tomorrow morning at about 2 a.m. and then again tomorrow afternoon. Today, it's going to be increased clouds for later on with a high today into the mid to upper 70s.
The City of Spokane wants you to know about some closures for Memorial Day. All Spokane Public Library branches will be closed. City Hall and other city facilities, including the Waste to Energy facility, will be closed as well. If you're headed downtown, all Riverfront Park attractions will be open and you won't need to pay for any on-street parking. But all parking rules, including time limits, still apply. For more closures around the city, you can find this story on our website, KXLY.com.
And severe storms are affecting millions of Americans on this Memorial Day. Almost 24 people across multiple states were killed over the holiday weekend, as some 24 tornadoes were reported. The National Weather Service says it issued a rare kind of tornado watch last night for parts of Arkansas, Illinois, Kentucky, Missouri, and Tennessee. It indicates high confidence of at least EF2 strength and long-lived tornadoes. At least 18 people were killed this weekend. Officials also report more than 100 weather-related injuries in Texas. A look at the damage left behind by these storms is coming up next on Good Morning America.
This Lake man died in a motorcycle crash in the backcountry of Kootenai County. It happened around 5:20 last night on a Forest Service Route 437 near Forest Service Route 1530. Kootenai County Sheriff's Office says 28-year-old Austin Victory was trying to navigate a curve when he lost control and hit a tree. Both Victory and the motorcycle were thrown down an embankment. The crash is under investigation, though investigators believe speed played a factor.
A 55-year-old woman from Iowa died in a crash 2 miles north of Tumtum Saturday night. It happened around 7:45 p.m. Washington State Patrol says Barbara Jones was driving under the influence and speeding on State Route 291. Now, according to WSP, she overcorrected into the other lane and went off the road and rolled. She then died at the scene.
Newly obtained surveillance video shows the moments leading up to the deadly shooting in the Garland district. In this video, you can see two drivers get out of their cars. One driver pulls a gun and shoots the other. According to his family, the victim, Josh Payne, was an innocent man on his way to work when he was shot and killed. Right now, Payne's family is sorting out the details of laying him to rest. The man accused of killing him, Caleb Harder, is facing first-degree murder charges. Carter appeared in court Friday, pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder. He faces life in prison if found guilty. His bond is set at $5 million.
Spokane police have arrested a man they say caused thousands of dollars in damage to a local business. Spokane police say 53-year-old Robert Shearer broke 3 large windows at a business near Maple and Gardner, causing around $30,000 in damages. A video given to police by an employee shows a man breaking those windows with a slingshot. Police then arrested him at an apartment just a block down the road Friday, finding a slingshot and metal pellets during a search of his home. Police are investigating similar property damage near Monroe and Summit last Tuesday.
We now know that heat tape started this fire at the U.S. Bank on the South Hill last month. That's according to the Spokane Fire Department. Heat tape is often used on gutters to prevent them from freezing in the extreme cold. The fire burned for hours and nearly trapped firefighters inside. The building is a total loss.
There are fire restrictions on public lands now. In Washington and Oregon, fireworks exploding or metallic targets, steel component ammunition, tracer or incendiary devices, and sky lanterns are prohibited. Now, anyone who doesn't follow these restrictions could be fined up to $100,000 and or face up to a year in prison.
The Spokane Police Department's asking for help in its investigation of the arson and vandalism of the Pride Flag crosswalk downtown, saying new information reveals there may be witnesses to the fire set in front of Riverfront Park. If you were in that area and saw anything around the time of the fire, May 16th, police would like you to call them.
A major traffic project that could affect your drive starts this week. Beginning tomorrow, Wellesley Avenue between Market and Freya will close. The closest crossing that drivers can take is either at Francis or Euclid Avenues. Crews will be putting the finishing touches on the road, like striping and markers. It's expected to last until June 28th. This also means the newer section of the freeway will be closed for restriping as well. We'll have one last check of our forecast with Mark right after this.